Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be reviewing the S.H.Figuarts 1.0 Super Saiyan Goku, as well as the 1.0 Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and while we're looking at Super Saiyan 3 Goku, might as well look at the 2.0 as well. Now this is an awkward set of figures. I guess the only string that tying them together is their Gokus that I haven't looked at yet. They aren't the best figures, one due to age, two due to the style of the figures. It feels like one is cutting corners and just sort of like pushed it to release, and we'll get into that. But yeah, they're not perfect, but they're okay. So first things first, the original Super Saiyan Goku. This was, I think it was like the second or third release of the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts line. So a lot of the things it's missing is sort of forgiven because it was a really budget line at the start and it gets what you need. So the figure itself, 2 face plates and several hands. Which is also awkward when you compare it to like the 1.0 Gohan as well as the 1.0 Piccolo, because they were massively accessorized, especially as they were like the earliest figures in the line. So it's weird to see like what got sort of focus and where. And I imagine Goku was sort of set up in a sense that we'll be getting plenty of him, so let's not go overboard every single release. Now for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, it's a little bit more substantial. So it's the figure itself. Again, only 2 faceplates, but we do get a halo effect, several different hands, and a big energy effect that attaches to an included base. Now, the energy effect is something they haven't really done ever since, and there's sort of a reason for that, and we will be getting into that. And lastly, we've got Super Saiyan 3 2.0 Goku. So for this one, we get the figure itself. He's got 4 faceplates. He has the halo already attached into his hair. I can't remember if it's removable or not, as well as several different hands. He does also come with a base, because this figure's weight distribution is pretty awful, because it is the sort of standard 2.0 body, but nothing was changed to sort of support the hair, so the base is a stopgap. But taken out of the box and put on a display, here are the figures, and they actually look okay. Color-wise, they really catch the light nicely, especially the 1.0 Goku. The Super Saiyan 3 1.0 Goku, he's got a very unique sort of like color style to him. It's this weird like bright orange metallic-ish wash, and his skin is really like washed out to this strange color, and it's not super noticeable unless you put him next to like a paler Goku like the 1.0 and the 2.0 Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But just by itself, you probably wouldn't notice it. It almost looks like it was like airbrushed in orange. And the 2.0 one, it's a 2.0 figure. The body looks about as you expect. The face sculpt, we'll be getting into it as well, but I don't think it looks like Goku at all. And his hairstyle, I get what they were going for, but it's not really the style of Super Saiyan 3 that much. It is very hard to capture like a really proper looking Super Saiyan 3 in figure form, just because if you're going to go all out, the hair is massive and there's a lot going on, and it's always moving around, so it's really hard to capture it in a figure anyway. But we'll jump right into posability. So the 1.0 Goku's got a ball joint in the head and neck, arms can rotate all the way around, floating shoulder piece, upper arm swivel, bend at the elbows, ball hinge at the wrist, ball joint in the waist, floating waist piece. You can do the splits that far, kick forward and back that far. You can use the ball joint in the waist to swivel if you want. There's a bend at the knees, ball joint in the heel, as well as hinge at the toes. Everything feels quite loose on this figure, and it's because it is so old, but still holds up decent. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku is exactly the same, but he's got some added articulation in his hair. Similar thing that we'll be getting into with the 2.0, you need a stand for this figure. There's no way he is standing up otherwise. Now for the 2.0 Super Saiyan 3 Goku, same articulation that you'd expect from 2.0, just with a massive weight issue now. The head can barely move, the hair can move around a little bit, the arms can rotate all the way around, blocked a little bit by the hair, bend at the elbows, swivel at the upper arm, ball joint in the chest. You can do the splits that far, kick forward and back that far, swivel at the thigh, bend at the knees, ball joint at the ankle, hinge at the toes. The standard 2.0 loadout, but like I said, the hair's the big draw, but it also is the massive thing that limits this figure. Now for faces, we get a neutral face for Super Saiyan Goku. He's sort of scowling a bit. And we get a mouth open shouting face with dilated pupils, which is actually kind of cool. It doesn't really read as Goku that much, but it's fair enough. Again, super early release in the line. Super Saiyan 3 Goku with his sort of fake tan. He's got a neutral face as well as a teeth clenched angry face looking to the side. And that's it. For the 2.0 Goku, he's got this smirking face. Again, doesn't really look like Goku. The hard lines aren't really there either, so it's really hard to get anything looking too well. The no eyebrow look is really hard to capture in figure form as well. He's got a neutral face looking to the side. He's got a teeth clenched angry face, as well as a mouth open shouting face. And with the posability and the accessories, you can get the figures into some okay poses, mainly very static ones for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, unless you've got a really good stand or stands, depending on what you're doing, just because it can be really, really awkward. The 1.0 actually works okay for the standard Super Saiyan Goku, but again, level 3, you'll need a stand. But it just sucks that they are so limited when they could have been better. It's just the technology wasn't really there yet. I'm sure if we get a 3.0 Super Saiyan 3 Goku, it'll be way better, and I hope it is on the horizon. I hope we're going to get a lot of Buu figures as well with the new sculpts. And new Vegeta would be nice as well. But one of the big draw cards is the Super Saiyan 3 1.0 Goku's effect part. So this is an aura effect. It is 4 pieces that sort of like link around in like an X shape crossing over the body and like hooks into the stand. They also connect to each other. My one is pre-owned and it is broken, so I've tried to reorient it in some way that it works, because some of it just doesn't connect the way it's meant to. But it's meant to be this little aura effect that envelops the figure, but you can still see all the details. And it's a really cool idea. It feels way ahead of its time, and now it just doesn't work due to age, and that it's broken, and it's just awkward posing this figure within this thing, and there's no real right way to do it anymore. It just doesn't work too well. It's a really good idea though, and I wouldn't mind something like that happening again, or like a separate like Tamashi effect part or something like that. There's potential here for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time. Oh hi, I didn't see you there. As you can see, I'm hard at work making new videos for the channel. Now, while I'm happy with where the channel is right now, I could use your help. By liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, it helps out the YouTube algorithm and recommends my channel to more people. So if you like any of my videos, please let me know, it really helps out. And if you liked this one, please let me know too. It means a lot to me, and I really, really appreciate all of you guys.